Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about what happened to the forgotten PlayStation exclusives such as inFamous, Killzone, and MotorStorm. So let's get started. Now let's talk about inFamous first. inFamous is an open-world action-adventure superhero game developed by Sucker Punch. There are total 3 main games in the franchise alongside with 2 major expansions. The first 3 major games being inFamous 1, inFamous 2, inFamous Second Son, and the expansions include inFamous Festival of Blood for inFamous 2 and inFamous First Light, which is an expansion for inFamous Second Son. In the first 2 games, we play as Cole McGrath, who has electric powers. In the third game, we play as Delson Rove, who has smoke, neon, concrete, video. In inFamous First Light, we play as Abigail Walker, who has neon powers. The inFamous series was pretty well received by critics and fans. inFamous Second Son was a commercial success, selling over 1 million copies in the span of 9 days. It remains the best-selling PlayStation 4 games. So what went wrong with this franchise? The simple answer is story. Many thought that the franchise lacked a better story, and many thought inFamous Second Son was a step back from story. Some say that Delson wasn't a very interesting character. From my perspective, I think that inFamous franchise has a decent story, and the best one in the franchise is inFamous Second Son because the story is much more better than any other game in the franchise. The graphics are phenomenal and the gameplay is amazing. Even to this day, the graphics still look phenomenal and better than any game releasing in 2022. Sony now knows what they want to create, story-driven single-player games because they make more money. Another reason is that Sucker Punch is more focusing on their new IP called Ghost of Tsushima, which was a success. There are still rumors that we might get a inFamous game for PlayStation 5. Now let's talk about Killzone. Killzone was a first-person shooter developed by Guerrilla Games. There are total 6 games in this franchise including Killzone, Killzone Liberation, Killzone 2, Killzone 3, Killzone Mercenary, and Killzone Shadowfall. The Killzone franchise was pretty well received for its graphics and gameplay. The only thing it lacked was the story. This time, the story was even worse. The best game in this franchise is called Killzone Mercenaries, which was a PlayStation Vita exclusive. Unfortunately, Guerrilla Games confirmed that there won't be any new Killzone game, and they also closed servers for Killzone Mercenary and Killzone Shadowfall this August. Another thing is that Guerrilla Games is focusing on their new IP called Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, and Horizon Call of the Mountain. But I really hope that Killzone Mercenary somehow gets a remake for PC and PS5. Now let's talk about MotorStorm. MotorStorm is a racing game developed by Evolution Studios. The franchise has 5 games including MotorStorm, MotorStorm Pacific Rift, MotorStorm Arctic Edge, MotorStorm Apocalypse, and MotorStorm RC. The franchise was pretty well received. The thing that led to the downfall of the franchise was the release date of MotorStorm Apocalypse, which was 18th March. MotorStorm Apocalypse was set in an earthquake-like setting, and in the same month, the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami happened in Japan, which led the game to be delayed, and then the game wasn't very successful after what happened. The best game in the franchise is MotorStorm Arctic Edge, which was released for PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable. Evolution Studios went ahead and focused on their new IP called Drive Club, which wasn't a success. Due to that, Sony had to shut down Evolution Studios. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys found the video informative. If you did, consider liking this video and consider subscribing to the channel as well. Share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.